Well, I don't know what the politics of this will end up being, Brett. I just know that when our founders created this place, it wasn't in the cards that we would prosecute people based on a job that they'd had or something that their political office they're seeking. Rather, we just go back to the basics, right? The facts and the law. And we all know what's going on in New York City. I spend a fair amount of time there. This is a place where there's lots of crimes, and a district attorney who has chosen not to prosecute those, certainly at the felony level. So his statement most certainly sounds false to me. It looks like this is political, and that's not good for our politics or for ordinary families all across the country.
That was former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo there, calling Alvin Bragg's charges against Donald Trump political. Mr. Pompeo, who served under the Trump administration, said this move is not good for politics or for Americans. This is because Donald Trump has been charged with 34 counts relating to falsifying business records in the first degree, which are Class E felonies in the state of New York, which is the lowest classification in the state. Trump has become the first former or sitting president in US history to face criminal charges. That fact alone has prompted accusations from the Trump family, Republican Party members and voters that this indictment is politically motivated, that this is a move to stop Donald Trump from running in the 2024 presidential race.
This is an attempt to take Trump off the ballot, and we will not let them succeed. They want Trump locked up so they can stop the America First movement, right? The people who are outraged about Vladimir Putin and the way he's behaved seem totally fine locking up the political opposition right here in America. In fact, they're not just fine with it, folks. They're overjoyed, and you can see their reactions. This is yet another witch hunt. My father is completely innocent. We all know that.
The former president today has faced arraignment at a Manhattan courthouse. He pled not guilty to the 34 counts of falsifying business records. District Attorney Alvin Bragg said that Donald Trump has been accused of repeatedly making false statements on New York business records and caused other people to do so too. He claims during a presidential election campaign, the former president falsified business records with the intent to defraud in an attempt to conceal another crime. We already knew that these charges were in relation to a $130,000 payout to porn star Stormy Daniels to ensure her silence about her alleged affair with Mr. Trump, a situation we know as catch and kill to stop a bad headline from happening to influence the outcome of an election. This payment was made by Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, who was jailed for 3 years for violating campaign finance laws, but maintains that Trump ordered him to do it. While it's not illegal to pay hush money, the charges allege that he falsified business records. Alvin Bragg today told the media that Donald Trump continuously lied to cover up crimes at the time of a presidential election campaign.
Donald Trump was arraigned on a New York Supreme Court indictment returned by a Manhattan grand jury on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. Under New York state law, it is a felony to falsify business records with intent to defraud and an intent to conceal another crime. That is exactly what this case is about.
When Donald Trump arrived and departed the Manhattan courthouse, he did look glum. He did not front the media, nor did he make any sort of commentary to reporters inside or outside the courtroom. The former president has now officially landed back in Florida, where he is scheduled to make a speech at his Mar-a-Lago home. His former chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, weighed in on what we can expect from that moment.
There's going to be two different speeches tonight. There's going to be this speech that he's reading. They'll probably throw a teleprompter up. They've been working on the speech, my guess is, on the plane. But there's going to be that part of the speech, and then there's going to be Donald Trump extemporizing. Keep in mind, there's no gag order here. We talked about that yesterday. There could be a gag order that would prevent him from talking about all or part of the case. That did not happen today. So he's under no legal limitations as to what he can say.